Alan, it's a big day for Milton Keynes today, but how big a day is it for the Saints as well?
Oh, it's a good day for Northampton Saints. The Rugby World Cup coming to England's good for all rugby supporters. It's something that we want to be part of rather than having to watch it on TV. And we're 25 minutes from Milton Keynes, so many of our supporters actually live or work in Milton Keynes, if not both. And even those that don't, it's a 25-minute journey out. They can be part of this, first-hand rather than just spectators on TV. So that's good. And what's more, the club, Northampton Saints, will be involved with the Dons and the council working here in the run-up to the Rugby World Cup, throughout the Rugby World Cup, and then almost certainly we have to benefit from the legacy of that Rugby World Cup, and that's one of the things we have down as an objective.
Do you think that the Saints games here in the Heineken Cup in particular, the big showpiece occasions in 2011, do you think that helped shape the decision to bring the World Cup to MK?
Don't know how the decision was made because these organisations have their own ways, but almost certainly the fact that we'd put on 4 games here, each of them had been successful, with learning curves there obviously, but each of them had been successful, each of them had been a sellout here. It proves that the region have the interest, and Northampton down the road, chances are our supporters will fill the stadium or half fill the stadium for every game. Almost certainly the fact that we gave such support because of the games we'd had here had a big effect on the result.
There's some quite exciting teams coming. France, one of the world's biggest teams, and Samoa, who of course have more of a local connection than France in many respects.
Absolutely, and USA as well, of course. Our own boys. We've got 4 American, 3 Samoa lads that will be, God willing, taking part in the World Cup on this pitch here. And again, that added local interest is about the fun and bringing it home, that Rugby World Cup, so you're part of it rather than on the edge watching it.
How important is it over the next couple of years? You talked about legacy. How important is it over the next couple of years to really entrench the Saints' place as the Premiership club for this area?
Massively. Well, we are the club for this area, we're the club for this region, and that's never a question. But no, I think the point you're really making is how do we leverage that, and how does it get? How do we and rugby benefit from that? There is a regional activation board being set up for the East Midlands, and I'm a member of that, together with one of the Leicester, I think it's the Leicester Tigers chief executive as well, is on that, amongst others. Because we've got the rugby understanding and knowledge, if you like, so it's about how do we make the most of that to help the whole occasion coming into this region. So that's one of the things, but we've got a great opportunity to introduce rugby before the World Cup gets here, as we have done, to the people in the region, not just Milton Keynes, for them to get and touch it. And we do a lot of work in the community already. It's an extension of that, it's development of that, and then picking up the benefits of it as well at the end of the day, when the Rugby World Cup is just memory and souvenir programmes.
And bringing more people to Northampton into an expanded gardens.
Absolutely. We've still got the prospects of our new stand development, which will add 2,000 capacity, giving us 15,500. We do have to fill it. Now, for some games we could fill it now, just by clicking our fingers, but not for every game in a season, and we want to be to the position where, again, every match at Franklin's Gardens a full house, and a guaranteed full house.